Alright, we are going to learn how to construct a square. Alright, so we'll go to Maths Pad first. And the big difference between a square and a rhombus is that a square has all right angles. So we need a right angle to begin with, which means that we are going to construct that by first finding a perpendicular bisector to this line segment that I just made. So in order to do that, let's get our compass tool, line that up on this edge, on this side here. Let's call this A. Alright, that's beautiful. Okay, so this is line segment AB. We're going to find the perpendicular bisector. So in order to do that, we first just need to line up our compass, make the radius just greater than halfway for that line segment, and we're going to draw our arc here, and then do the same thing lined up on B. Okay, so we need that radius more than halfway across the line segment so that we have 2 points of intersection in order to draw our perpendicular bisector. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'm going to do that in blue. So now we have a perpendicular bisector in blue for line segment AB. So from this point, we need to define a side for our square. So let's define that in red. Okay. So I'm going to say this line segment right here is going to be one side of my square, and this angle right here is going to be my right angle for that square. So to find my next vertex, we need all sides of the square to be the same size. So we are going to lock that in, line that up on our angle, our 90-degree angle, and draw an arc to find out where our next vertex will be. So this right here, this one, that's going to be our next vertex for our square. So let's find our last one now. By doing the same steps as we would for a rhombus, I'm going to line that up, and we know that our last vertex is going to be somewhere in this area, but now we know that this length is going to be the same as this one and this one. Now let's just line up our last circle arc here, and now we have enough to say that this point right here is going to be our last vertex. So I'm going to finish up my square in red. We have this side here, and this one. And now we have a beautiful square.